Good morning to all. In today's welcome to Sri Krishna Academy. In today's video, we will see about complete gate preparation strategy for GATE 2025. So this video is especially for EEE department. So here I will explain how you will approach GATE exam based on the perspectives that we have designed for you. We have made a model of the formal syllabus and we have designed a certain procedure on how to approach the exam based on how many hours you have to spend each day. Based on that, we can get ready for your GATE exam. So this video mainly focuses for all the candidates. Like for example, if you are a student, you can use this video. If you are a working professional, you can use this video. Or else, if you are a full-time preparer, then you can use this video. Okay. This is a general module for each and everyone who is preparing for GATE 2025. This is especially for EEE and ECE departments. I'm going to explain here, especially about EEE department. Okay. So let us see. First thing. So for preparing GATE, the one and only thing you have to remember is you have to make sure that you are consistent enough to face the exams. Okay. So always make sure one thing in your mind: GATE is not a very tough exam to crack. It is one of the easiest exam available, and by planning some certain strategies, you can able to clear that exam with ease. So the main thing you have to notice here is you have to be consistent. That means you have to periodically study those subjects without leaving anything behind. Okay. Then you have to be disciplined. Discipline means what? This means you have to make sure to spend each and every day and each and every particular hour for that specific purpose. So if I study 2 days in a week, then I spend 5 hours, 5 days just by resting or by doing some other work. You can call that as discipline. Discipline means you have to perform the task daily for until next GATE exam. Okay. Then another most important thing is, even though if you are disciplined, the main thing that is going to matter is hard work. Okay. So the main thing that is going to matter is hard work. Hard work means what? You have to consistently put 8 hours of effort or up to 10 hours of effort each day in order to get succeeded in cracking a top scoring GATE exam. Okay. Then the final thing you will see is your focus. Okay. Sir, I am consistent enough. I am consistent for the past 6 years, but I am not able to get a good rank. Sir, I have been doing very hard work for the past 6 years. I am not able to get a good rank. Sir, I am disciplined. Even though I am disciplined, I am not able to get a good rank. So what is my drawback? So even though you have satisfied all these three conditions, you have to make sure that you have to satisfy this one also. You should be focused while preparing any videos. So, for example, even if we join our institute, so our institute is at Edamalaipatti, Trichy. Even if you join our institute, you can watch videos either through live or through online classes. There you can mention one thing. There you can see one thing. Each and every student present in our institute should focus on their corresponding papers and their corresponding subjects while we take our classes. So you like this. So if I, for example, if I take a topic in networks, if I am preparing especially Thevenin's theorem, let us say. So for Thevenin's theorem preparation, you have to clearly focus on the theorem only. Okay. For example, if there is a statement given in Thevenin's theorem, you have to understand what are the words that are defining that statement. We have to understand what are the meanings that are present in that word. Then you have to clearly formulate a structure for those words. Then you have to practice sums based on that. You have to maintain a complete focused strategy such that you can understand the concept with ease. There are easier concepts also, there are tougher ones also, but it is your duty to make sure that you have to make even the tougher concept as easier one, such that you can be able to achieve success. Okay. So the first thing you have to understand is you have to be consistent, you have to be disciplined, you have to put hard work, then you have to be in focused with those classes. Okay. So and let's see them in a step-by-step manner. So the 4 important things that we have noted here are: always make sure to have your clear notes. While preparing for any exam, always make sure that your notes are in a pre-planned, schedulized manner. For example, if you are preparing digital electronics, most of them will say, sir, directly go to combination, directly go to sequential, directly go to A to D converters. This is of no use, because while formulating notes, you have to understand one thing: the basics is your key to success. You have to make sure that you have to strengthen your basics. So always make sure your notes in a formulated format. That is, you have to go from number systems, then you have to go for logic gates, then you have to go for common circuits, then you have to go for sequential, then only you have to go for analog to digital converter. If you go in such a sequential manner, the subject will look a piece of cake like to you. If not, if you go like this randomly, sir, today I will study common circuits, tomorrow I will go for rectifiers in power systems, day after tomorrow I will go for machines. That will not make your competition in a consistent manner. This will make sure that you are staying out of the competition. Okay? So the only thing that you have to note is you have to make a proper notes. Proper notes means what? Once you took a subject, make sure to learn the subject from basics, from very basic to a very advanced level. From to a very basic means you have to start every subject from its very fundamental. Sir, I know the definition of current. I know the definition of voltage. Then why should I study? Sir, even though you know the definitions of current and voltage, there are alternate possibilities of current and voltage definition. Like for example, if you take EDC, you can study the current in terms of its Fermi energy level. Okay, most of the triple students don't know this. Yeah. So the concept of Fermi energy level, based on that, there is a device mass capacitor exists. But we triple students do not know about those things clearly. So what we will do, if any question is based on, it is framed based on mass capacitance, or if any question is formed based on the Fermi energy level, students don't know how to approach those stuff. But once you strengthen your basics, all these things will be very easy for you. That is why you have to make your notes in a pre-planned scheduled manner. Okay. Next, after notes making, what should you do? You should revise those notes. Okay, sir. If I complete one subject completely, or if I completed one topic, while going to next topic, sir, I was able to clearly see that I am just forgetting all those topics. Okay, so when I go to another topic, I am just forgetting all the previous topics that I have studied. So what should I do, sir? Sir, make sure to revise those topics regularly in a frequent manner. Okay, so you have to revise as notes, and you have to recall all the points repeatedly again and again and again and again until you master the subject. We teachers, what we will do? We used to take those classes. For example, let us say if I take circuit theory or network analysis here, I will again repeat this paper in this year and at least 10 to 15 times. So what happens to us if I repeatedly take the same concept again and again and again and again? At one point of time, I will get just memorize those topics. You know, that will make the entire data stored in a permanent memory. After a certain point of time, I no need any notes to see all those concepts. I no need to remember any problems. You can give any problem, I just solve because I have strengthened my basics so that I am able to understand the concept clearly. I am just explaining the same thing to you. Just revise the notes periodically. If you revise the notes and concepts periodically, then only you will be able to clearly grasp and understand those concepts without any difficulties. Okay. And the third thing you have to remember is for GATE exam, as I have already said in previous videos, you can clearly see that GATE exam is one of the exams which is solely focusing on numericals. Okay, numericals means it can be of MCQ type, or it can be of MSQ type, or it can be of NET type. But irrespective of whatever be the method, it is numericals. Exactly correct. So it is numericals. So numericals means for preparing GATE exam, you have to focus more on problem rather than on theory. Okay, sir, for preparing GATE exam, you have to focus more on problems. Means what? If you are spending 2 hours a day for theory, then you have to remember you have to spend another 8 hours for problems. That means this 2 hours theory can be completely understood with the help of these 8 hours problems. So for problem practice, what should I do, sir? Just go through the previous year GATE plus IS questions. That is more than sufficient. Okay. To understand GATE exam and to understand the problems based on numericals, just go through the previous year GATE plus IS questions. These are more than sufficient. Okay. But always remember, problem practice is the only key to success. Even if you are very strong in your concept, without solving numericals, you are not able to completely master GATE subject. Okay, so that is why I am again stressing problem solving is very important when you have to when you have to crack GATE in a easiest way. Okay, and the fourth thing you have to see is short notes. Sir, this year GATE toppers, for example, EEE topper as well as ECE topper, they have said one thing in common: short notes is your choice. Okay, sir, either you can take the short notes in a separate note for each subject, okay, or else you can formulate the short note, thereby underlying the important keyword in the main note itself. So this year ECE department topper, he has suggested that Instead of taking separate short notes, how does he prepare now? He just takes all those concepts in underlined format. Okay, he used his main notes. There he underlines important concepts, important formulas, important data. He used it to repeatedly revise those things. Consistently revising those things had made sure that he remembered all those concepts clearly. Okay, but we formulated some different strategy also. And you can do like that also, or else you can have a separate note for short notes. Okay, make sure to take a leap of A4 xerox, so A4 sheets. Just bunch them in terms of spiral format. Take take each and individual subject and write short notes for them. For example, if you take networks, if you take the overall theory of networks, it will cover around 1,000 pages. So, in short notes, you have to write all those 1,000 pages in terms of 50 to 60 pages. Okay, you have to write all those short notes in terms of 50 to 60 pages. That is more than sufficient. If you write all those subjects like this, so for example, machines, you have to write within 100 pages. You have to write power systems within, you have to write within 100 pages. For power dynamics, you have to write within 100 pages. So like this, if you formulate, your entire notes will be bunched up to 600 to 500 pages. If you study each and every subject separately, it will be around 60 to 50,000 pages. But after taking simplified short notes, then your subject will be reduced to mere 60 to 600 to 700 pages, such that you can able to understand those concepts and clearly solve those problems in an effective manner by just only revising the short notes. You need not go to the main notes while studying the subject again and again. Okay, sir, most of the students just make mistakes here. They will just, if exam comes, they will start taking their main notes. They will just, yes, I have seen this concept, I have seen this concept, I have seen that. This is of no use. Okay. If you have short notes, if you have short notes, then you will have a frequency, you have a clear cut of syllabus. Then what you will do? You have written every individual topic in terms of simpler points. Then just to revise those points. Just to make sure to take formula on those points. Okay. All your formulas will be included on the short notes. Just to revise only the short notes. Then solve problem. It will be easier for you. And for final strategy and for final exam time preparation, the short notes is going to be the sole key successor for your entire. Okay. So always remember this while preparing for any competitive exam, not only for GATE, while preparing for any competitive exam, make sure to have a complete notes on the subject that you have. Sir, in Tamil Nadu, as I have seen recently, the most important thing that is seen here is no one has complete notes for each subject. Sir, even if he is a faculty, I have seen this. Even if he is a faculty, he doesn't have entire notes for that specific subject. For example, let us say digital electronics. Okay, let us say digital electronics. Very few have complete notes on the subject. Very few. So, in terms of faculty, so let us say I have an entire notes like this. So I will cover the basics. I will cover the number system. Then I will cover so logic gates. Then I will cover combined circuits followed by sequential, followed by AD converter. Then we will go for logic families. Logic families. After that, we will follow Harvard von Neumann architecture. Okay, sir, why we study all those things? Because once you understand all those things in a sequential manner, once you have a complete short notes of all those things, after that, just to go and solve problems, you can able to clearly solve all those problems very easily. Okay, that is why I'm saying note making is the sole key. Okay, note making is the sole key and your first step in achieving a success towards GATE. Okay, so followed by note making, you have to revise those concepts. Then you have to solve the problems frequently, and finally, you have to write short notes in a clear-cut manner, such that during final revision, just only revise those short notes. That is more than sufficient. Okay. Now, what are the things you have to do? So, what are the things you have to do, or how to study, sir? For preparation, how to study. Okay. I will explain for each and every candidate. First, let me explain for a full-time preparer. Okay. Sir, I have completed my college. I am preparing for GATE exam to pursue my masters, or I am going to BSU. How should I prepare, sir? For a day, how many hours should I spend? Sir, these are all some of the basic levels of hours I have written here. So these represent the total hours you have to spend for each subject. Sir, these are minimal hours, not maximum hours. Okay. Sir, max you have to spend at least 100 hours. Okay. In order to master max, you have to spend at least 100 hours. For networks, you have to spend minimum of 100 hours. Sir, this is the worst of the worst possibility I'm just providing here. And for machines, you have to spend at least 100 hours, 50 hours for each machine, or else 40 hours for each machine. Finally, 40 hours for special electrical machine. Okay, and 300 hours for power systems. In that, basics will take 20 hours, TND will take 100 hours, and fault analysis will take 40 hours, load flow analysis will take 30 hours, like that. Okay, stability will take 20 hours, potential will take 40 hours. Okay, so randomly you have to spend 300 hours only for what? Power system. Minimum of the minimum. What's the possibility? Then for power planning, you have to spend 150 hours. Sir, for the basics, you have to spend 30 hours. For rectifiers, you have to spend 100 hours because rectifiers is a huge job. You have to spend at least 100 hours. Then for choppers, you have to spend 30 hours. For inverters, you have to spend 30 hours. For solid state drive. So, for example, you have competition concepts in after completing choppers and inverters. For that, you have to spend additional 30 to 40 hours. So, for that, worst of the worst case possibility, you have to spend 150 hours for power training. Similarly, for analog electronics also, for MOSFET, BJT, op-amp, you have to spend 150 hours minimum. Worst of those possibility. For control system, you have to spend for load. Sorry, for body plot, you have to body and IQC polar plot frequency response analysis. You have to spend 40 hours. For time response analysis, you have to spend 20 hours. Sir, for state analysis, you have to spend 20 hours. For control component, you have to spend 10 hours. Okay. So like that, you have to separate each and every subject in terms of hours. Okay. Then similarly, the same pattern goes for signal systems also. Then similarly for the digital electronics as well as EMFE and measurements. Okay, the same pattern gets subdivided for each and every subject. I have put an approximate hours for each and every subject. If you calculate all those hours, I can able to clearly see that all those hours add up to 1440 hours. Sir, how should I prepare? These 1440 hours, how should I prepare each day? Sir, always remember you have to complete while preparing for GATE exam, not only for GATE exam, for preparing any exam. Make sure to complete your syllabus 4 months before the exam. But most of our Tamil Nadu people do what? What they do? They will start their preparation after the notification for the final 4 months. Do you think we will succeed like that? Do you think is there any possibility that we have the potential to succeed like that? Most of the candidates present here, they will start their preparation after the notification channel. After notification, you have only solidly 3 months. But only successful candidates who have been repeatedly preparing, they will do their revision after notification has arrived. So as such that they will complete their entire syllabus before notification. Okay, that is why I am repeating. For any competitive exam, make sure to complete your syllabus before 4 months. Okay, so I have formulated a strategy based on April to September. So there are 6 months here. So let us take approximately 180 days. Okay, you have 180 days. So that 180 days, I have split it according to your hours. For that, you have to spend 8 hours each day to master each subject. Okay. So you have to spend 8 hours each day. Like that. First, if I am taking networks 8 hours each day means what? So you have to spend nearly 100 by 8. So how many hours? So this will be 2. So this will be 2. And this will be 25. Yeah. That means you have to spend approximately 12.5 days. Yeah. Approximately you have to spend 13 days. Approximately you have to spend 13 days only for networks. Okay. Out of this 180 days, you have to spend approximately 13 days only for networks. Okay. Sir, these 13 days should include problem as well as theory. You have to make sure. So I have written pattern also. Prepare 5.5 hours each day for theory and concept strengthening. 1.5 hours you can spend for maths and 1 hour for revision. That means entire day you will at the end of 8 hours a day you will completely cover those topics without leaving anything behind. Okay? So that is the same strategy we will use here for each and every subject. Just allocate at least 8 hours each day. 8 hours is more than sufficient. In my perspective, 8 hours is more than sufficient once you start your preparation from April onwards. Okay, sir, irrespective of whatever be the exam, like it is a TRB, polytechnic, or TNEB, or TNPSC, or even SSC or RRB or any exam, even for IES, make sure to formulate this standard structure. Okay, try to complete the syllabus before 6 months. Sorry, before 4 months. So here, as per this year, you have only 6 months to complete the syllabus. So that is why I am saying spend at least 8 hours each day on strengthening your concept. Okay, do not waste time by randomly taking. Sir, today I prepare 2 hours. Tomorrow I will prepare 4 hours. That is of no use. If you prepare 2 hours for us, definitely I am going to say just go for next year. Okay, just start preparing your competition for next year. Now you have 2 hours, 2 years. Okay, by these 2 years, you will definitely will be able to strengthen at least 4 subjects. Okay, but if you want to get succeeded in clearing in the first attempt, make sure to spend at least 8 hours. Okay, this is very important. Next, sir, after September, what should I do, sir? After September, make sure to use these 2 months to effectively revise your problems. Make sure these 2 months to effectively revise all your problems. So you have written theory as well as you have solved problems here. Okay, that way you have taken short notes also. In these 2 months, make sure to completely revise all those short notes. What short notes I have said? Sir, you have taken each and every subject short notes here clearly. Okay, take one subject. Take the 60 hours. Okay, so here you have 60 days approximately. October means 60 days you have. So there are approximately you have 11 subjects. Here Max has 7 subjects inside. So approximately you have 11 subjects. For 11 subjects, just to put 60 days. So you will have what? Approximately 5 to 6 hours for each subject. Okay. So then what you have to do? You have to complete each and every subject. Okay. You have to complete each and every subject in at mean time of 12 hours maximum. So for a subject, you have to spend 12 hours for revision and remaining hours for problem solving. So that way you can able to master the subject in the shorter duration of time. Okay, sir. After November, what should I do, sir? After November, December, January, you have to completely focus on writing testing. So not only here, you have to write full test here. You have to write full test here. So then when should I write my topic test? Sir, start your topic test preparation from September onwards. Most of the most case possibility, start your topic test preparation from September onwards. If not so, if you have already started your preparation, start your preparation from June onwards. Sorry, I have already completed my syllabus, sir. Okay, very good. Sir, I have already written short notes, sir. Excellent. Then start your test preparation from June onwards. If you start preparing your test from June onwards, it is more than sufficient. Sir, if there is test, then people will think, sir, I should buy this institute test series, this institute test series, or this institute. Sir, do not buy some 10 to 20 test series. That will definitely reduce your confidence. Yeah. Sir, what you will do? You will buy one of the first test series available and you will write those exams. For 60, you will get 20, 30 marks. Not only 20, 30, 10, 15, 5, 10, like this. What will happen? Sir, you will remember, you will make sure that, sir, I am getting low score. Maybe I am not fit enough to prepare get. Sir, that is the main error that students do. Yeah. Sir, always remember one thing. Write what you know. Yeah. So always remember one thing. Write what you understood and what you have known. Based on that, just write your test series category. Yeah. Sir, whether the mark is good or whether the mark is bad. Make to take at least 2 test series. Okay. Not such a n type of test series like 10 hours, 10 test series, 5 test series. No. Sir, this institute is giving test series for 200. This institute is giving test series for 100. No, sir. It is not going to support you in any means. Okay. Make sure to take at least 1 or 2 test series. That is sufficiently enough. And always remember, prepare those test series. Okay. Which are moderate to easier level, such that it will boost your confidence. Okay. Sir, while writing test series, should I need to prepare the entire syllabus completely? No, sir. No, sir. Students make mistake here also. They are thinking that, sir, after completing my entire subject, I have to write test series. That is very wrong. If you are doing like that, you are not able to completely complete it in this K 2025. You have to prepare. You have started preparation for K 2026. Okay. Sir, whatever you have studied, whatever you have understood, that is more than sufficient to write test series initially. Okay. Based on the test series, analyze yourself. Okay. So here you have to analyze the test series. Okay. Sir, out of 20 questions available, I was able to solve 10 questions. For 10 questions, I don't know what I have to do. Sir, there will be solutions provided. Okay. If the questions are very difficult, take those solutions, put a separate note for them, write those questions there, then solve them separately. Yeah. Completely revise them here. While preparing for full test, completely revise these different questions there. Okay. Once you do this pattern repeatedly, I'm going to say you are able to get R 100 or below. Okay. This is one of the top strategies that I have received earlier. So make sure to do this thing. Yeah, you have to write test series continuously. Sir, consistency and the patience is the key to success. Always remember, if you are consistent enough and if you are patient and if you are providing your entire thing, that means you are spending hard work, you are providing entire hard work towards this exam, definitely I can give an assurance you will be under 100. Yeah, you will be under R100 within next year. Yeah, sir, this is for full time preparation. Sir, I am a working employee. I am a student. What should I do, sir? Sir, for students, at least try to spend 4 hours. Okay, morning spend 1 hour for strengthen your concepts. Evening have 3 hours. Spend 1 hour for strengthen your concepts again. 1.5 hours for problem and half an hour for revision. Okay, sir, this is for students. Okay, those who are pursuing the second and third year, you can use this method. Okay, sir, I am a student. I am also interested in writing GATE exam. So what should I do? Means then always remember you have to spend at least 4 hours to 3 hours each day. Sir, 4 hours, how can I spend, sir? Morning I have to go for college. Sir, try to wake up at early as possible. Try to wake up at 5 o'clock or 5:30. Okay, sir, start preparing from 5:30 until 6:30. Okay, sir, on that 5:30 to 6:30 duration, you have to make sure to strengthen your newer concept. Sir, after 5 o'clock evening, I came from college, sir. Just take rest 1 hour. Okay, sir, up to take 6 o'clock, you can take rest. Or 6:30 you can take rest. Finish your dinner as soon as possible. So try to complete the dinner within 7:30 or 7:45 or 8, even take 8. After that, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 2 hours is sufficient. Or even up to 10:30. Okay, the 10:30 is there. The 2.5 hours is there. Do all your works within 2.5 hours. Yeah, like revise the new topics or prepare new topics for the first 1 hour. Make sure to solve problems on the next 1 hour and revise 30 minutes for the entire day topic. Sir, in college they are also providing homework. What should we do, sir? Sir, in college if they are providing homework, make sure to provide additional time. Yeah, make sure to provide additional time. Try to do the work in the morning or try to do the work after 10:30. Okay, spend 1 hour each day or spend half hour each day for college work also. Yeah, but if you want to achieve success in GATE, make sure to spend at least 3.5 hours to 4 hours only for GATE preparation. Such that way you are able to clearly succeed in GATE exam. You can go definitely to score a better mark. Yeah. Sir, even if you are a working employee, the same thing will apply. Sir, for working employee, you have one additional benefit. What is that? For working employee, you have morning 1.5 to 2 hours. Evening, you have 2.5 to 3 hours. You don't have homework like that also. Yeah, sir. For college students, they will have homework assignments like that. But for working employees, there is no homework. Okay, what you will do? You have morning free time, evening free time. Spend all those hours for GATE preparation. Okay, once you do in such a manner, you are able to crack GATE with better score. Okay, you are able to crack GATE with a better score. Then what subject should I focus, sir? Sir, focus mainly on networks, matrix, so maths, machines. So power systems will be difficult because it will take more time to complete the syllabus. Then go for easy subjects like control system, digital electronics, so signal systems. So once you strengthen these subjects alone, yeah, first of all, try to strengthen these subjects alone. Once you subject these 10 subjects, see here, 1, 2, 3, so 6 subjects. Once you are familiar with these 6 subjects, I can give an assurance that you are able to go above 40 in GATE exam. You can score above 40. Okay, sir. Initially for working employees, 40 is not a tougher mark. Okay, 40 is one of the easiest mark to achieve. Once just by preparing these 6 subjects, it is sufficient. Okay, sir. If you have additional hours, then go for power systems, power electronics, analog electronics, CMFP measurements. Okay, if there is a subject with highest weightage like this, for example, if you have power systems, and I am going to focus on power systems. Okay, it is very good. Focus on power systems also. Okay, sir. Try to study the concepts which are being frequently repeated in GATE exam perspective. So concepts like what? Sir, if you are going for power systems, more problems will be asked on load flow analysis or state so steady state analysis. Yeah. So problems will be asked on GMR, GMB ratios in terms of inductance and capacitance of the transmission lines. Okay. So like those topics. Okay. Like potential switchgear. If you take potential switchgear, problems can be asked on restaking voltage, prospective voltage, like those concepts, or they can formulate questions based on relays like this. Okay. So study those concepts which are repeatedly formulated. Okay. since you don't have specific time, you can focus on the concepts that are being repeatedly asked in GATE exam. Okay, just to observe the pattern on how the questions are generally being asked. Prepare accordingly, then I can clearly assure that you will be able to achieve 3-digit rank or 2-digit rank if you follow this strategy correctly. Okay, so next thing. So per day, as I said that you have to spend 8 hours. Out of these 8 hours, 5.5 hours should be prepared only, should be spent only for new concepts. Okay, and 1.5 hours for problem solving as well as your, so this 5.5 hours is more than sufficient for problem solving also. This 1.5 hours is covering your backlogs. If you have backlogs in previous day, or if you have some, if this 5.5 hours is not sufficient, you can count this here also. This one you have to take part entirely short notes writing and revision. So write short notes within 45 minutes or 30 minutes, then revise those short notes in the next half an hour. Okay. Sir, by this way, 8 hours a day is effectively enough to crack GATE. Okay. Sir, after October, November, what should I do, sir? Sir, spend 4 hours mainly for problem solving. Spend 4 hours each day mainly for problem solving. After that, 3 hours for conceptual revision. Sir, I have left some concept here, sir. I was not able to completely complete the syllabus within 6 hours, 6 months. What should I do, sir? Sir, those incompleted portions were given hours each year. Okay, make sure to spend hours, 3 hours each day to complete those incomplete portions also. Then finally, spend 1 hour for completely revising those concepts and making short notes on them. Okay. Sir, one of the most important thing is in these 3 hours, try to write the test series here itself. If you write the test series here itself, that 3 hours is more than sufficient. Okay, sir, you can cover the test series here. You can spend 1 hour for the test series, and you can take 2 hours for new concept. Okay, and especially remember, 4 hours is essentially needed to complete your problem solving. Okay, you have to spend 4 hours completely for problems alone. Okay, so that is an important strategy you have to follow after October. Okay, once December and January just came, completely write down the mock test. So try to write all subjects test, that is full test. At least try to write 30 to 40 full tests. Sir, most of the institute will probably want to do how we can write 30 to 40 full tests. Sir, try to take previous year full test questions, or try to take previous year complete GATE questions. Try to write test on those questions. You have model questions available free of cost. In YouTube, they will provide model questions which is free of cost. So even multiple institutes will provide free test which is of free of cost. Okay, try to write all those tests. Okay, once you completely write all those tests, you will have a better understanding on how your strategy and how your method of preparation was effectively used. Okay, once you complete all these things, go for GATE exam. Then you can clearly see the one thing: your result will be beyond your level of thinking. Okay, sir, I have created my clear. I have this step. I may be able to get a good rank. Sir, I can assure you one thing: if you have followed all of these steps clearly, I can clearly say that 1000 and below rank is a piece of cake for you. Okay, any rank which is in triple D or double D is a piece of cake for you. Okay, sir, as I'm again repeating one thing: whether it is a GATE exam or whether it is a state exam or any other exam, preparation strategy and sole focusing on the key concepts is the only key to success. Okay, sir, make sure to prepare each and every subject in a consistent strategical manner such that you can able to clearly get understand on those concepts, as well as what you can do, you can clearly succeed in that exam. Okay, so this is for each and everyone. So irrespective of your age, irrespective of your student or a full-time preparer or you are a working employee, this strategy is commonly eligible to all students who are dedicatedly focusing for their GATE 2025 exam. Okay, so sir, I can clearly see that you have a format structure for GATE. Sir, we want to join your institute. How we can join your institute? Okay, sir, if you have any doubt regarding this preparation strategy or any other thing, you can contact here, sir. 9345804591 9791720782. Sir, through this number, by these two numbers, you can contact us. Okay, they will further guide you on how to join our institute. Okay, sir, before joining our institute, we would like to know the quality of your content. Sir, I was able to see that you have a clear cut idea on how to approach this subject, but We want to see the quality on how your institute notes are there, or we want to see how your classes are going there. Okay, sir, for that, just download our app, Sri Krishna Academy app from Google Play Store. Once you download there, enter your mobile number and enter into that app. Okay, there you can clearly see free demos and free videos on those concepts. Okay, so through those free videos and free demo sessions, you can able to clearly see the conceptual clarity that we have given in each video. Once you are satisfied with those concepts, you can approach these numbers. They will guide you further on how to join our institute. Sir, we have created a separate strategic formulas for each and every competitive exam, such that after September, we make sure that you start your revision clearly. Okay, sir, finally, remember one more thing. Irrespective of what will be the exam, whether it is GATE or TNPSC or TRB polytechnic or even IE filling, never wait for notification to arrive. Okay, this is the one and only mistake Tamil Nadu people made. Okay, make regularly. Okay, this only thing or the only error the Tamil Nadu people make. They will just wait for notification. They will say, when notification came, I will start preparing. I have clearly said that when notification came, you have to start revising all the subjects. That means, what should you do? You have to make sure to complete all those subjects before notification. But most of Tamil Nadu people just make mistake here. They will start their preparation once notification came. Okay, sir, always remember, even if you are a well-versed student, even if your fundamentals are really strong, you cannot crack in the short duration of time. Yeah, this may be 1 or 2% who are extremely brilliant, they can achieve, but this is not for everyone's piece of cake. Okay, if you want to crack an exam in a better score, always remember, before notification, it is better to complete the syllabus. Okay, after notification, make sure to start your revision and start your test strategy. Okay, that is the only way you can complete or you can make a good rank or you can get the posting for any competitive exam. Okay, I hope the entire thing that I have delivered was sufficiently able to understand for you. If you have any doubts on other queries, you can contact this number. They will guide you further. Thank you.